What is up, YouTubes and Rahman? Today I'm going to do another supplement review, and I'll be reviewing the pre workout supplement that I'm using right now, which is from Labrada Nutrition. It's called Supercharge, and this is what I've been using. And I'm not sponsored by anyone, or this is not an ad or anything like that. This is just an honest review of something that I'm using right now, and this is something that I'm using. I'm not saying that you should be using it, and check with the doctor before using any supplements. Okay, so the reason why I ordered this particular pre-workout is because, first of all, if you've been following my channel, I like to use the Optimum Nutrition Essential Amino Energy and the Muscle Tech uh, Amino Energy supplement. And the reason I like to use these supplements is because they are a blend of an EAA supplement along with some pre-workout ingredients, and particularly I just wanted for the caffeine because that's what I really like pre-workout. I don't really care about the pump products, the pump ingredients, and stuff like that. So that is why I had been using those, but those have not been available in the market for some time. So, and I did want a pre-workout because I am pretty consistent with my training, and pre-workout just gives you a little bit extra so that you can keep consistently training hard. All right. So I did a lot of research and looked at the pre-workout formulations, and this is the one I wanted to get because the formulation that was available in the market previously, it had a 27-gram scoop serving. Okay, and something that I learned from Fuad Abiyad is that if you want to determine how good your pre-workout or intra-workout or whatever really is, the first thing you need to look at is the amount of the product that you're getting per serving. Okay, and most of the pre-workouts in the Indian market, they're somewhere around 6 to 9 grams per serving. Okay, and the Labrada Supercharge previously had a 27-gram serving scoop. Okay, so that is what I was particularly impressed with, but I was also a little skeptical about getting it because the new formulation is 8 grams, which is in accordance with the regulatory body recommendations and all that political bullshit. So that is something that I was a little bit apprehensive about, and overall, getting this product was a bittersweet experience because I did get the new formulation, which is a serving scoop of around 8 grams. Okay, so that was a little disappointing, and I did write back to the supplier I got it from, and they wanted to give me a discount code. So I really wanted to start using a pre-workout, and then I would have to go back into the process of returning the product and researching the products once again, and then making a decision as to what I wanted to get, and then all the process of the product being shipped. And I just wanted to start using a pre-workout and get on with my workouts and my training. So I thought I might as well go with the coupon code and start using it because I mean all the other products in the market, they are dosed similarly. They have a similar serving size. So I thought might as well. And the discount code is not really something that's very appealing, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna talk about who I got this from, and I did write to them about the fact that I ordered it under the impression that they had the 27-gram serving formulation, and then they took that information down from the website. But I'm not going to talk about who they are because let's just have good vibes around. Okay, so anyway, that was a little bit something about me getting this product and a little rant about dosages and whatever not. So anyway, this is the pre-workout supplement that I'm using right now, and I have been using it for some time. So I think I'm in a decent position to do a review. And my review is based on the serving size that I'm using. Okay, so I'm not using the 8-gram full scoop. I'm just using half a scoop, which would be 4 grams of the product. And why I'm doing this is because I don't really want to be too stimulated with the caffeine, because per serving this has got 300 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, and I'm good with around 120 to 150, 160 milligrams of caffeine. So 150 milligrams is what I'm essentially getting from the half serving. So that's really what I want from it. And it does contain beta alanine as well, which I would be skeptical about using previously because it causes paresthesia and stuff like that. But I mean, overall, now I know that what beta alanine is about. I don't really mind it so much, and I do enjoy the tingles you get from it. But that's just me. That's how I like to feel. Okay, check with the doctor before using beta alanine or any other supplements, and you should not be using what I'm using. Okay, so enough about that. We'll go into the formulation and I'll talk about the matrix and the ingredient profiles and how it really feels. And I'll put up a screenshot thing of the formulation so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, so per serving scoop is around 8 grams. Like I said, I use half a serving, which would be around 4 grams of it. And it has a negligible amount of sodium in it to start with, which is the first ingredient that they have mentioned on the label. And I'm not aware of the efficacious or clinical dosing of all these ingredients. Okay. And some theories suggest that you need clinical dosages of all the ingredients to get the full benefits from it, and some others say that the clinical dosages for a particular ingredient is for that particular ingredient, and getting the full benefits from it if you're using that ingredient alone. But since these formulations are a blend of a number of different ingredients, then you need to take into consideration how these different ingredients work together with one another. Okay, so you may not necessarily need a clinical dosing for all these ingredients if you're using a number of different ingredients together. But anyway, I'm not an expert on efficacious dosages, and like I said, I'm not aware about the efficacious dosages of all these ingredients. If you want more in-depth knowledge about that, you can check out someone like Derek from More Plates, More Dates. He does some pretty good reviews of pre-workouts and whatnot, and I believe he has a lot of good information and knowledge about these ingredients. Okay, so this is just my take on it and my experience on how I've been feeling using this product. Okay, so if we look at the actual pre-workout matrix, the first ingredients we have here are the nitric oxide precursors, which is basically pump ingredients, which would help enhance your pump by contributing to nitric oxide production. So they have some L-arginine here, 1.5 grams. I would get in 750 milligrams, and I'm using half a serving. Okay, and some citrulline malate, L-citrulline malates at 750 milligrams per serving. So the efficacious dosage of L-citrulline, okay, which is essentially what would give you the nitric oxide precursor action, would be around 4 grams of it. So in those terms, it is pretty underdosed. But then again, you might want to consider the fact that you're not using the citrulline alone, and you're using it along with all these other ingredients which the formulation has. So anyway, so 750 milligrams of L-citrulline, so I would be getting around 375 milligrams, and I don't really care about the nitric oxide precursors so much, the pump product so much, because I believe your pump should come from other factors like your recovery and your carbohydrate intake, hydration, your sodium intake, your insulin sensitivity, stuff like that. I've done a video earlier talking about the factors that contribute to your pump, so you might want to check that video out. I'll add it to the end screen to this video. And then the last ingredient they have for the pump or the nitric oxide precursor is some grapeseed extract. Okay, so these ingredients do help with enhancing your nitric oxide production, so they will help with your pump. Okay, and then for the energy matrix, they have some beta alanine and 3.2 grams per serving. Okay, so I mean, it is a large fraction of what you're getting from the 8 grams per serving, the 3.2 milligrams of 3.2 grams of beta alanine. Since I'm using half a serving, I would be getting 1.6 grams of beta alanine, and I'll go more into detail about how that feels later on. Let's just talk about the formulation for now. Caffeine anhydrous at 300 milligrams. With half a serving, I would be getting in 150 milligrams of caffeine, which I think works perfectly for me. And then they have N-acetyl tyrosine at 150 milligrams, L-theanine at 50 milligrams, and some lysine. Okay, so these ingredients would be contributing to your focus. Okay, L-theanine, when combined with caffeine, it can really help enhance your focus. And primarily, what it does is it helps you with your stress and anxiety and stuff like that. So that's what really L-theanine would help with. But like I said, when combined with caffeine, it can help enhance your focus. Similarly, an acetyl tyrosine, something that would be a precursor for your focus again. Okay, it helps enhance brain function, which is primarily what you would be getting out of it. In this formulation, Niacin is some more fuel for your brain. Okay, another precursor for focus. So they do have some focus ingredients in here. The caffeine, of course, would give you enhanced focus, and then combined with all these ingredients, I do believe that gives you a good focus. More about how I feel using this product a little later. Then they have got a bit of testosterone support here. Okay, I've talked about this in some of my recent videos about what can really help enhance your um, testosterone production and to what degree. Okay, so based on when I upload what videos, you'll find me talking about those factors. So they have some ashwagandha extract here at 300 milligrams per serving. So with my half serving that I use, I would be getting in 150 milligrams. So which I'm not really concerned about because I'm supplementing with another 400 milligrams of straight ashwagandha every day before sleeping, which I believe helps enhance my sleep and recovery. And it's something that I'm pretty satisfied with. And I'm getting in a little more, about 40-50 milligrams of ashwagandha from my multivitamin supplement. All right. So overall, on my training days, I would be getting in around 600 milligrams of ashwagandha, which is a good dosage. Okay, ashwagandha has been shown to enhance recovery and also help with building muscle in a number of studies and researches. So if you want, you can check that out. You can do your own research about ashwagandha and how it helps with health and fitness and recovery and that sort of stuff. So they have ashwagandha here at 300 milligrams per serving, some zinc here, which is 12 milligrams per serving. So I would be getting in 6 milligrams from this with the half serving that I use. So not a really significant amount of zinc. Okay, 50 milligrams of zinc is what you should really be aiming for. If you're into consistent training, okay, and if you're having enough protein, you would be getting in plenty of zinc from your um, protein sources, and then there's some zinc in your multivitamin as well, and the vitamin C that I use, it has some zinc in it as well. So overall, I think I'm getting in a good amount of zinc every day, and zinc is probably the only mineral or natural supplement really which can help with your testosterone production a little bit. Okay, it will not cure low testosterone levels if your testosterone levels are crashed for whatever reason, but it can help a little bit. And the same goes for ashwagandha. It helps enhance your recovery. It helps reduce your stress and anxiety. So I believe indirectly that would contribute to enhanced testosterone production. So they have these two ingredients for testosterone production here, which I don't believe are really necessary in a pre-workout formulation, but since they have it, maybe long-term usage would contribute to enhanced testosterone production a little bit, okay, which would not be the same as you would feel if you're on a cycle or using other PEDs, or if you're on HRT or whatever, but it can help a little bit. Okay, so that was it for the formulation and the ingredients that they use, and what the ingredients really would be contributing to. Of course, like I said, I don't really have knowledge about the efficacious dosages of all these ingredients, so I won't go into that, but I'll just tell you about how I feel using this supplement. So, this is the first true pre workout supplement that I have used. Okay, and I've gone into the details about how I came into using it and why I decided to use it in the beginning of this video. So, overall, how it makes me feel. Okay, I mean, the stimulation from the caffeine, I think it is pretty satisfactory, and combined with the other ingredients, I think it does give me enhanced focus, and I feel really focused into my workouts. The pumps are on this are insane. Now, of course, I'm a little meticulous about how and when I ingest my carbohydrates, and I carb cycle. So on my rest days, I'm on low carbs, which I believe helps keep my insulin sensitivity regulated. But the pumps that you get from this product are pretty insane. Okay, really enhanced pumps. So that's something that it really does help with. And the beta alanine, like I said, I've been using a half a serving of this, and I've never really used a full serving of it. And unless you're a stim junkie and you've been using pre workouts for a long period of time, and you know how much you need of these ingredients, and you have a little bit of a tolerance to pre workouts, if you're new into using pre workouts like I am, I suggest you start with a half a serving first and then see how that makes you feel. Maybe that is all that you would need to get all the stimulation you want for your workout. Okay, if you're a stim junkie and you know how much you really need, and how much certain amounts of certain ingredients make you feel and how much you want, then maybe you can take a full serving or whatever you'd like to do. But of course, you shouldn't be doing anything I do, and check before taking any supplements with your doctor. Okay, so the 1.6 grams of beta alanine I would get from this with the half serving that I use. I think it's pretty sufficient for me. The tingles I feel from it are pretty much there. Okay, so I do feel them very well when the pre workout starts to kick in. And you're supposed to have it in 1 liter of water, which is what I do 30 to 60 minutes before your workout. So always read the suggested usage before you go into using pre workouts or any other supplements, because that's how you're really supposed to use them. And so having this 30 to 60 minutes before my workout, I think it's a good feeling, because you feel it building up in your body as you keep drinking it. Okay, and then by the time you want to go into your workout, you feel pretty wired and ready to go. And this actually makes me feel aggressive. Okay, which is a little surprising, or maybe that's how pre-workouts make you feel in general. So the workouts that I've been getting from it are pretty great, and I have been recovering pretty well recently, and I'm able to train hard and consistently, progressively overload with my training, and recovery has not been a problem at all. So maybe some of it comes from the ingredients in the pre-workout, and how they stimulate my body, or maybe that comes from other factors, other supplements that I'm using, or maybe it's a combination of everything. So anyway, that's how I've been recovering lately, and how my workouts have been using this. So the workouts have been insane. So I'm pretty satisfied with the stimulation that I get from this pre-workout, even though I'm sure most of the ingredients in it are underdosed as per what efficacious or clinical dosages are. But like I said, you might want to consider the fact that you are using these ingredients in a combination. So in a combination, they might work differently. I'm not an expert on that. If you do want expert opinions on that, I suggest you go on and check out YouTubers content who are more experts into this subjects, like Derek from More Plates More Dates, or any other YouTubers you might like who know what they're talking about. Okay, so Overall, I think for the dosage and the serving size, I think it serves the purpose. Okay, like I said, I've never really used a full serving of it because I feel like I don't really need it. The half serving of it has been making me feel great in terms of focus and alertness, and also, like I said, it kind of makes me feel aggressive, and that has been giving me great workouts. The tingles from the beta alanine, and what the beta alanine really does is it delays your lactic acid build up, so that can give you more endurance. You can train longer, do more reps. I've done videos previously talking about beta alanine and other ingredients and supplements as well, so you might want to check those out. I'll add a playlist to the end screen to this video where I've talked about supplements and how they work and the science behind those, so you might want to check it out. Okay, and the pumps, like I said, have been insane lately. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this pre-workout, and I can really talk about how it makes you feel. Okay, and I've talked about already that for beginners, I would recommend you start with half a serving first, and then judge how your tolerance is to this pre-workout and to these ingredients. And if you're a stim junkie, if you've been using pre-workouts for a long period of time, and you know what you're getting from your pre-workout formulations, and you know how much of what you want, then you might want to use a full serving or whatever you would like to do. But half a serving has been pretty satisfactory for me, and I haven't found any reasons yet to try a full serving of it. And as Nathan Diasha would say, I think it would just blow your bollocks. Okay, so as for the taste, this is the green apple flavor, and it has a very subtle taste. Maybe if I use the complete serving, I would get more of the taste from it. So it tastes good. Like I said, it's not a very prominent taste. Okay, but I don't really care about that so much. It's a subtle green apple taste for the half serving that I use. Maybe with the full serving, you would get a more enhanced taste and flavor, and it mixes pretty well in water. So that's something that's great. And overall, I believe in the quality of the Labrada supplements. The 27-gram serving supercharged pre-workout had a lot of other quality ingredients in it, like 5 grams of clear pure creatine monohydrate, which is the purest creatine monohydrate you can get, 5 grams of BCAAs per serving, some Hydromax glycerol. So I think it would have been a great formulation, but this is what we can get in the market right now. And if you're just looking for a pre-workout for some stimulation and just to give you good workouts, I think this would work great. And my rating for this formulation, for what it's supposed to be, it's not supposed to be the 27-gram formulation. It's for this 8-gram formulation, and for me using half a serving of it, I would rate it a 10 on 10, because in terms of what I wanted from it, I don't really have anything to complain about. Okay, so I think that does it for my review of the Labrada Supercharge and how it makes me feel. So I hope you will take some good information from this video. Like I said earlier in this video, I'm not suggesting that you use any supplements, or you use this supplement and check with your doctor before you use anything, and you're responsible for what you put into your body. But I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your favorite pre-workouts are, and maybe I'd like to use them in the future and see how those are. And if you like the video, like it and share it. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram. My handle is Radio Protector. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.